we also have this move to Forest Lodge, apparently causing some degree of discombobulation among established royal sycophant watchers. Yes, those detractors seem somewhat perturbed, darlings. The reason is because the property is in the Outer Hebrides. And the suggestion that the entire family wants to be deemed as normal, and they also want to be seen as individuals who are putting the needs of their family first, is currently the current media narrative which is being spun, so that you don't ask any questions as to why they are not doing anything, getting £2 million a month, not declaring how much tax they pay, and also getting preferential treatment on any legislation that comes forward. So in an article by a online publication called Page 6, Hugo Vickers, who's he, however, he's quoted as a friend and writer of the royal family, probably a glorified mouthpiece. And he's saying what I believe that King Bitter and the chamois leather side salad queen are thinking. He's basically arguing that the move to Forest Lodge is going to create difficulties between the Crown and the government because they meet weekly. And what are they going to do? Is the Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, I mean, presumably he'd be over from Kiev, so he'd be able to do some domestic business. Is he going to be able to travel to Forest Lodge to have his weekly meetings? Hugo informs us, when the Queen was at Windsor, the then Prime Minister Theresa May, who was stepping down in July 2019, had to go back and forth to accept May's resignation and then greet the new PM. The King has to be somewhere convenient to the centre of government. This is the establishment telling them that you can't be a ChatGPT king. Basically, you just don't do jack all, you get 2 million every month. There are some duties that are required. This is the point of this article. He continues, the Prime Minister cannot, the King cannot expect ministers to come to Windsor, and I'm sure William and Catherine will have to use Buckingham Palace as their base. So the point is, everybody realizes that this family is pivoting towards not doing anything, no public appearances, living effectively like hermits somewhere on an estate, receiving huge sums of public money and basically not doing anything for it. And this is the establishment crying out in dissent about it. And I think this is hugely important, because this happened in the same week that we saw several articles about the potential Queen and her difficulties of public life. She's stepping back again. Oh, yes, she's stepping back.